Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Medieval Civilization, and welcome back to New Galaxy Gamers channel. New Galaxy Gamers channel. It's great to be back. It's great recording. Apologize for those who were looking for video last week. Um, Getting the floors replaced here. That requires moving stuff around and all that good stuff. So that's why there were no videos last week. I thought I'd had the videos recorded the, before the date of getting the floors taken care of. Didn't happen. So that's why we didn't have any videos last week. But I am back now. Floors are done. All that chaos is over for the most part now. So we are back to normal. All right, so welcome to all of our new subscribers. Welcome back to everybody who is returning. Great to have you back. It's great to have you here. To our new subscribers, welcome aboard. Great to have you joining our wonderful community here. I looked last night. We're up to 5 subscribers. That's really awesome. Maybe we'll get to 100 soon. That'd be really cool, right? And during that time, during the time off, I had some time to think some. Well, I guess. Anyway, that being said, let's grab the usual disclaimers are in the description of the video. Those. I want to thank everybody for their comments and their likes and subscribes and all that good stuff. Even if there is not a comment on a video, as I said before, I'm still going to give thanks for the comments, just because I think it's important that I do so. That way I don't forget. That way I don't make anybody feel bad, just in case they made a comment and I happen. So, that being said, please be sure to leave your thoughts, your ideas, your suggestions in the comments. It always does. Alright, so let's get right to it. As you can see, we're going to need more logs. Going to need more timber. I was not able to get time last week to go off camera and do the and get the resources. So there is that little problem that we have to sort out. Start with that, shall we? Time while we're at it. Okay. Also last week, I was... Okay, so if you see, I easily get distracted. Help me. Happens. So as I was saying... No, there's some bear. Okay. Right here. So as I was saying the last video, I know that, you know, I don't necessarily have, like, or at least it doesn't seem like that's interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. So as I was saying in the last um, video, it, one of the videos from last week, I forget which one it was now. I know it may not seem like I have a plan, and as to how I do things, but I do. Rest assured, I do have a plan. It sometimes it doesn't seem like it because I might be all. It might seem like I'm all over the place, but rest assured, I do have a plan. Anyway, as I said last week too, or in the last video, there's no such thing as a bad player. Somebody who tells you you're a bad player at any game, really, it kind of says more about them than it does you. So don't worry about that. I can get the better of me either. One thing you'll find if you record content for like YouTube or Twitch, whatever, you're gonna find there's gonna be critics. They'll come out of the woodworks. All it takes is you doing one thing they don't like, and man, oh man, they come out of the woodworks really fast. But I don't worry about it. I know it's all in good fun, and no, I like hearing the this the feedback. Because you never know. Sometimes in that feedback, sometimes even when people are being overly critical, sometimes you find gem in the gold mine, gem in the rough, or however they say that. However you say that. There's a saying there. I just don't know what it is exactly. Hello. Okay. Physics game is. Alright. So I hope you're all doing well. You're all having a great start to your week. Just getting home from work, just getting ready to go to work, on your lunch break. Hope you're having a great day. Wonderful start to you. I am. That. I'm done here. I'll be doing my work. Work on the weekends. Medieval engineers, so if you see this video, I will obviously come out on Mondays. Medieval engineers has decided to have a go. All right. That probably, yeah. Okay, worked out. So, hang on. I always pick up the berries when you find them, and gonna come in handy. Trust me. grab this too. So my goal today is for us to finish up yep. So my goal today is for us to finish up the storage shed. That is the goal. Quite honestly, I want to move some of that stuff over to the storage shed so our home doesn't see. So, hey, ladies and is so I am sure some of you who know that I sit on a board of directors, nonprofit, and I also my own company. Probably are wondering my thoughts for the past week and what happened with World Wrestling Entertainment, what I would describe as a fiasco. And if you want me, if you would like to hear my thoughts on that, we can do that. We're just not going to do it in this episode. But what I will say is that if you are a member of a board of directors of a publicly traded company, you do have what's known as a fiduciary responsibility. And that fiduciary responsibility is generally to the shareholders who are the owners of the public corporation, and shares of stock, obviously. And from all accounts, it sounds like there was some really serious failures there. Both from standpoint of being an employer to liabilities to, you know, not doing their due diligence, things that they should. So if you'd like to hear my thoughts on that whole fiasco, I will do a separate video on that, give you my thoughts. Obviously, I'm not an attorney and I'm not going to try to play one, but you know, I do, because I do serve on the board of directors of a nonprofit organization. I'm chairman of that board, and I do own my own company as well, as you all know. For those of you who don't, I own my own software development company, and I am the president and CEO of, obviously. Also means I'm the that board as well. So, if you'd like to hear my thoughts on that, I'm more than happy to do that. Just do that in a separate video. You know, like, I think I'm gonna do that, but still owe a couple of you my thoughts about the whole Unity debacle, but I think that one's died down enough now that I don't really say much about it. I am not a big fan of wrestling. diehard wrestling fanatic or anything, so I don't know all that much about WWE. I do know enough to be able to give you my thoughts, though. Cut down some logs. Is that going to be enough? See how many logs you got, ladies and gentlemen. Grab a few more. Because you got to turn these into planks, remember. Stone. Okay. Sounds good. Grab this log right here. So, but if we'll do that, maybe. Guys indicate you'd like to hear something we can do in another video. I'll be playing a game while I'm talking about it. Game and talk is fun. Also, let's see, there. Okay, that I. Any other updates today? We're gonna need a lot of timber and plank for right here. Mushrooms. Now, a lot of this I could have done off camera. I do apologize for that. As I said, you know, trying to get the floors in and made it very complicated with having to move everything around. Normally I will have this prepared though going. So after I got the floors done, got everything back into place, went to go and make myself a pot of coffee. And discovered my coffee maker had broken. So I had to go buy a whole coffee maker. That wasn't fun. And then, of course, the water main that goes into the building burst, so we're without water for a couple hours. So it's been a week. When things, they say when things go wrong, they go wrong. All it takes is that one thing to go wrong, and just about everything else associated with it will go wrong too. This one, I think that should be enough. We use the crafting table to do what we need to do. Oh, and by the way, my little kitten. Oh, guys. Hanging out. Doing what kitty cats do. Because I think thought so. Beautiful. I do like being in this game. I had somebody tell me in a comment that they thought I probably was the only one playing Medieval Engineers, and I might actually be, believe it or not, but I like the game, so not going to like worry about that. I think the game's cool. I hope they continue its development. I know that they're working in collaboration with the modding community. I don't know. I haven't seen really any updates though. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out, I guess. But I haven't really. I haven't really seen too many updates coming. I don't know what's going on there. It might also be that because they're working on V-Rage 3, which is essentially the engine that powers Space Engineers and Medieval Engineers. Might be that they've decided, you know what, we'll revisit Medieval Engineers once we get V-Rage 3 done. That might be what they're thinking about. I don't know. Which actually wouldn't be a bad idea, I suppose. When you stop and think about it. We know there's going to be a Space Engineers 2.0, or at least we believe there will be. You know, I kind of actually wouldn't be too surprised if that's Merrick's thing. And Merrick, for those who don't know who Merrick is the chief executive officer of Keen Software House. So, might be his thinking about medieval engineers. I have no idea. I've never met the guy. Never met any of them, actually. Those are some good developers over there. They do a good job. So now we're just getting all the paper made and then figure out what we need for the planks. Alright, let's go and go and figure this out. Toss the I hit stone? Alright, let's go and see. So as you remember, last time we started on this. Okay, we got this floor built. Get this done. Apparently I did have some planks. Okay. Alright. And alright, let me go and talk about. So here, kind of looks like we did this. Take a look outside to make sure. Yeah. Great. So that one I gotta fix. That's a window. That one's supposed to be a window. Alright, so aside from fixing that one, we've got them in place. Now we just need to build them up. That's supposed to be a window. Alright, let's just make sure we got it right, ladies and gentlemen, before we throw it up. Yes. Alright, cool. Let's go build those walls. Like the proper medieval engineer we are. We'll go ahead and we'll build these. Go ahead, we'll build these first. I think I made plenty of mallets, right? Okay, now we need more timber. Alright, let's go and make ourselves some more timber. Or a plank, rather. But what I will do off camera is make sure we get more, so that way we don't stuck do that next week. Make as many planks as we can to get finished. So before anybody asks, and I probably should have said this before, if this is a console game can be played on console. As far as I know, it cannot. So you have to play this on PC. I don't remember if I mentioned that. So, the last video too, I was using OBS Studio. Today I'm using Streamlabs Desktop, just quick and easy this morning. I still haven't gotten all the settings figured out for OBS Studio yet. I've got to get that done. But, thank you to those who suggested I should get, maybe doing pauses in the video in certain places. I'm not really there's a lot of things a lot of things I need to learn, when it comes to making the videos and whatnot. So, it's gonna take time. I do appreciate all the ideas and thoughts and suggestions. Are giving me things to think about. I'm more the type of person that like to make things as easy as I can on myself. I like things that are complicated. And I think that's probably why I stopped using OBS Studio years ago, was at least playing around with it. I found it a little harder than it probably is. Anything that gets too complicated. Found Streamlabs Desktop to be a little bit easier. It doesn't have some of the things I wish it would have. Streamlabs Desktop, but Streamlabs and XSplit, another good program and streaming program. Bunch of stuff you could do with it. But I am actually happy to see that OBS Studio has implemented a chat feature to the live streaming, so that's actually good. It's, to be honest with you, it's very hard to interact with people on a live stream. You know, I can interact with them, obviously, if I see their chat, their comment in the chat. I can interact, you know, audio, you know, in audio form. You know, it's like I'm talking to you right now. But if I want to respond in text form, that's kind of a hard thing for me to do. So, OBS Studio seems to have implemented it in a way that should work for me. I need to look into that a little bit more. But yeah, there's more I could be doing there for sure. Up these salads are. Check our berry. We haven't checked our harvest. The salad's there. Do I need to make any more? Probably should make some mallets while I'm at it. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can't finish. Got to close. Growing. Alright, let's get to it. So yeah, so what else, like I was saying, there are different recording programs out there. Most people that I know, that I do know that follow on my private YouTube account, most of them are actually using OBS Studio, as far as I know. So, and just to be clear, there's nothing wrong with OBS Studio. It's just, for me, my level of complication, you know, my level of whether it's too complicated for me. If it's too complicated for me, I get annoyed. I start. Boy, I tried. Oh, bugger it. I can fix that later. I don't mind it so. I don't know. You'll have to tell me what you think. Do you think having the windows with the shutters on them good idea for the storage shed? Okay, so that's what it's gonna look like, guys. I really think we should have the shutters. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna make an executive decision, just like I normally do. Day-to-day job, and just put the right shutter, the right. Then I won't be second guessing that. Why? I just like shutters. Those with shutters on them just better to me. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Okay, there we go. Now, I think I made more mallets. Okay, those are. No, no. Okay. If I had gone out one more, I could have. Okay, that's why. Okay, so the next thing is how I want to build. I don't think we need 3 stories. I think what I'd like to do is start working it so that we're starting to put the roof in place. Um, how do I want to do that? So we know there's got to be there. Finish. Thinking. Normally is. See? Hey. And she's healthy. How about it? Just do this. All right, let me yeah, let's start with building the floor. I don't know that we'll get all of the head components. Fair enough try, right? Even if we get the second floor done, so I also did discover that floor pieces actually, oddly enough, will serve as attachment or another block. Well, it makes sense. Technically. Alright, so without all the blathering. You hand. These for keep breaking my mallets. That there, just like that. Now let's going to tell us how getting's supposed to be. Also, floor. Handy day. Stuff built up, shall we? And we're out of planks. Do that. Alright, we gotta go get more. That's good, we're getting there. Yeah, getting there. Right, we had almost all the planks we needed. Got all that done. Doing good. Oh, so might actually get this shed done today. Ourselves a nice loop. I actually think just by looking at where go do the same over here. I think we're at that point. We're pretty close to having so do this. Oh, I kind of. Okay, well that makes it. Yeah. Okay, we're already at that. Oh. What? That there. All right, let's build these up. Now that I know that we have it. I need to put up these walls. I might actually have to. Yeah, I might actually have to put up. All right, well. Need more planks. Let's get ourselves some. Get ourselves plenty of planks so that we can finish it up and start putting the roof on. I think what I'm going to end up having to do is like put up at least a little of flooring up there. I think Go ahead. That and that's a lot of hard work, my building and making some. You know, it's interesting. It does give you a newly found respect for what the folks had to go through back then, back in medieval times, and even today. There's a there is an Amish community where I live. Well, not here in town, but there is one. Um, um, Not far from where I live, I guess. Probably about an hour and a half drive from where I live. The Amish community there. You know, the more I think about it, the more I start to understand the things that they deal with, because they do technically still live a lifestyle that is, as far as I know, they don't have electricity. They don't believe in electricity or anything like that. I could be wrong, but the Amish community that I visited here, about like maybe an hour and a half from an hour and a half drive from where I live. They don't seem to they don't seem to they don't seem to they don't seem to rely on electricity all that much, from what I observed. Yeah, I'll say it that way. From what I observed, that does not mean that any way should. I can only go based on my observation visiting them, but I will tell you do a lot of really nice handcrafted stuff. It was a real pleasure to be able to talk to them. I'm gonna put you there. I don't want. So yeah, they do have a very nice community there. I was just thinking, ladies, and once we get the stairs built, probably. We're going. What I will do get up there to put down need. Get up there. All right, so up here, the cap. Put that there. Let's throw there. Let's put stairs here just to go up here. Now we can do, should be able to do this. Oh, lovely jubbly. Timber plank and stick. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna think. I'm gonna cheat just a tad. Just a tad. Just to get this. I mean, we technically had the planks anyway. Not really going to worry about it. Oof. Kind of creative. No. Yeah, I only did that just so that we. Reason why I did it. Otherwise, I would not. Trying to actually. Without falling, of course. Good. right. All we gotta do is this side. Think. Pretty easily. All right, let's see if we can't get this. I suppose I could have done this from the outside, guys. Just so you know, thanks. Oh, we would have had this done.
Oh.
4 more, a couple more planks, ladies and gentlemen, and that'll be at our. How exciting. Our goal for the day. The episode. That means the next episode we'll be able to do the lighting in the shed and start over, making the crates that we need so that we can start organizing a little bit more. Planks in place. Those planks there. Finish that. Finish the roof. Take down any scaffolding that we have. Oh, I still gotta do down here. Alright, so up here, I really don't know that we need any of this. I am just tempted to... Well... Ow. Got myself. Actually, I'm thinking... Now that I'm thinking about it, folks. Keep that there for now. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these. I'm sure there's probably some of you saying, you know, build a fort and all that, and castle. Well, you will. But this is how civilizations start. Start slow. Build a castle overnight. Uh, we discover we need another fort. We don't think. We're out of planks, but that's okay. There's only 3 more floors to do. I'll just run down and grab us. That won't take us but a couple. But at least we'll have done the first part, which is getting the shed storage building built. Next episode, we will doing lighting and getting stuff moved over. All that good stuff. Does actually look really good, doesn't it? There. All right. Got a storage shed. I'm so excited. I wish they would have fixed that, but collision there. Guess that I guess. All right, so there's that. Wow, that took a lot of. Well, okay, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is a good place to call this episode here. We have accomplished what we wanted to today. We've gotten the storage shed completed, our storage building completed. So we'll be able to move, we'll be able to do the lighting in the next episode. We'll be able to move this stuff over there. So we can start organizing our home a little bit more. And we will be talking about what else we want to do going forward. So that being said, I will this week, if I get time, I will jump on here into the save and get us some more resources and whatnot. So that way we're not just constantly getting resources every episode. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Hit that bell notification icon to let you toggle your notifications so you'll know when the next video comes out. Be sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your coworkers, your pet dog, your pet cat, your pet rabbit, your pet parakeet, whoever it may be. Sharing the link to the channel does help our community grow. And I will see you all in the next episode of Medieval Civilization. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoy your week and stay safe. I will see you next week in the next episode of a Medieval Civilization here on the New Galaxy Gamers channel. Happy gaming.